Hello there, Whipper here, and welcome back to another mod showcase. And today I'm going to be showing you a mod called the Underground Biomes mod. So in normal Minecraft, when you're exploring on the surface, there's actually quite a variety in the biomes that you encounter. It's actually quite fun to explore and see all the new landscapes and stuff like that. But when you actually start mining and going down into the depths of your world, it's quite boring because all you encounter is the same old stone, dirt and gravel. And the gravel really does get annoying. I mean, gravel when you're mining, pain in the ass. But yeah, so when you're actually underground, everything's quite boring and monotone. Everything's pretty much the same, but this mod aims to change that by adding separate biomes for underground as well. So on the surface you've got biomes, and now you've got underground biomes as well. And the way they do this is by adding a load of new kinds of rock. And these rocks have loads of different varieties. So you've got cobblestone versions of the rocks, and also brick versions of the rocks. And there's three main categories of rocks that this mod adds. So we've got the igneous rocks, we've got the metamorphic rocks, and finally we've got the sedimentary rocks. And these all have different properties and hardnesses and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with the igneous rocks, and again these spawn in place of stone in your world, and the most common type of rock that you're going to encounter is the igneous rocks. So we're going to start off with these, and I'm going to try and pronounce these rock names, but I'm probably going to get these wrong. So we're going to start off with dacite, and then we've got comatite, and then basalt, and gabbro, and then andesite and rhyolite. Now andesite and rhyolite are kinds of lava. I remember that when I did geography at school, but yeah. And we've also got granite, and we've got the black and red varieties of it. Now when you actually break these igneous rocks, they drop cobblestone, just like when you break stone, it gives you cobblestone. So just for an example, I'm going to break this dacite here, and you can see it gives me dacite cobblestone, and that's this block here. So I'm just going to place it down, and there you go. And to actually get the stone back, you just do what you would do with normal cobblestone. You put it in a furnace, and then you get the original kind of stone back. But you can see these are all the different varieties of cobblestone and what they look like. Now if I turn around, you're going to notice that all of these igneous rocks have a brick form as well. And the way you make the brick is by putting together 4 of these stone blocks, not the cobblestone, the stone blocks, and then you get brick. So pretty much exactly the same as how you make stone bricks in vanilla Minecraft. So you can see all the different varieties here. Now the ones I really like out of this selection of bricks are the comatite and the andesite. I mean, I really love that white and that yellow. It looks like some kind of gold brick. I mean, imagine making a pyramid out of that. It looked really awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much sums it up for the igneous rocks. But over here now, I'm going to go on to the metamorphic rocks. Now these actually spawn in the places where igneous rocks aren't spawning, and that's what it says in the mod topic. It's not really that specific, but these are a bit rarer to find than the igneous rocks. So you can see the types we've got here are the gneiss, I really don't know how to say these, eclogite, marble. Good old marble, I love marble. That was my favourite thing when I used to play Ticket ages ago. I don't know what mod added marble ages ago, but I really like marble anyway. It's a really nice texture. But we've also got quartzite. Don't get this confused with the quartz you find in the nether. Sadly, this does not drop quartz, so don't get all hyped up about that. We've also got blue schist. I can't say that word at all. Schist? I think that's how you say it. Then we've got green schist, and then soapstone, and migmatite. The soapstone is the weakest of the rocks here, and I believe the gneiss, I really can't say that, is the strongest kind of rock here. So that will take the longest to break, and that will take the shortest time to break. And again, when you actually break any of these blocks, it's going to drop the cobblestone variety of the stone, and not the actual stone itself. And again, these you can all make into stone bricks as well. So we've got the igneous brick and so on, and I really like the marble brick as well. Love marble, as I said before. And this one kind of looks like a sapphire kind of colour. Really like that. So yeah, and I'll just give you an example of how you can break these again. You can see that one broke really fast, and if we go over to the gneiss, you can see took a lot longer to mine. So yeah, that's the metamorphic rocks. So last up we have the sedimentary rocks, and these kind of rocks are completely different to all the other kinds of rocks because they don't actually have a brick variety. So I can turn around, you can see there's no different brick varieties, and I'm presuming that it's because these rocks aren't very strong and they're easily eroded by rain and stuff, so no one would ever make bricks out of them because they'd just be eroded and your building would fall apart, which is probably why they don't have brick varieties. But they also don't have cobblestone varieties. When you actually break these blocks, just give you a demonstration now, they just drop the block itself. So there we go. You can see it just dropped me shale from the shale blocks. So there's no special stone and cobblestone variants to these. They're just the same as what they look like. So yeah, and these are very easy to break. They're quite weak, so they're not that hard. You can easily break them. And there's one special one out of all these, which is the lignite. And the lignite, when you actually break this, it's like a kind of coal kind of substance. It actually drops lignite like that. And this you can actually use to put in furnaces and stuff like that. Shame you You can't actually make torches out of this, but you can use it to smelt stuff in the furnace, and one of these will actually smelt one item. And that's pretty much, it's like a replacement for coal. And if you actually find loads of these in massive pockets, it's more common than coal, so you pretty much, this is a good replacement for coal if you manage to find a lot of it. Also, I nearly forgot to mention that every time you break a sedimentary rock, there's a small chance that a fossil will drop, and you can actually use the fossils to convert into bone meal and stuff like that. So I'll just give you an example of some of these fossils that actually drop. Let's just go back into creative and swap over to this tab here, and you can see you can get all of these different kinds of fossils. Now if I just get some of these fossils, then swap back into survival mode and put them in my crafting grid, you can see you can convert it directly into bone meal. It's just a little bit more exciting when you're mining some of these sedimentary rocks, and then you get some fossils, so you can frame them in item frames, or you can just convert them into bone meal and use them to grow trees. But yeah, that pretty much sums up for the sedimentary rocks. Now next up, I'm going to be showing you an example of some of the underground biomes. So if I just go over here into this ravine I found earlier, very conveniently placed. I'm just going to go down. Oh, I forgot I was in survival. Wow. Okay, I'm back after that complete failure. I can't believe I did that. I forgot I was in survival and just jumped off to my death. Wow. Non-intentional suicide. But you can see here, you can see all the different rock layers as you go down when you're mining. So we've got eclogite here, and then we should have a layer of sedimentary rock, which is siltstone, and then follow that by some more eclogite, and then we've got some shale. So you can see the rocks spawn apparently in like bands. So we've got a band of sedimentary here, and then a band of metamorphic, and then a band of igneous and stuff like that. And if we go back to the bottom, what we've got eclogite again. So if I went to a different location, the rocks that I actually find would be different. So I might find some granite in some other areas. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And just an example, if I dig straight down, you're only going to find one abundant rock type in each area. And I can't see a thing. I'm going to need some torches. Okay, get some torches, place one down, and then keep digging down. And you'll see that the rock type right down to bedrock is going to be the same as the rock type on the surface. So we can see here, this biome is clearly a biome with loads of eclogite rock. And you're not going to find any of the kinds of rock here. But if we went to a different location, which I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you that you actually get different types of rock and different underground biomes. So I've just relocated to show you that different underground biomes actually generate different kinds of rock. So I've now relocated, and you can see here we've got different kinds of rock. We've got some chert over here, and we've also got some black granite, stuff like that. And if we dig down, let's see what else we can find in this location. Why did I choose a dunes biome? It's with sand, and I hate sand. It's really annoying. But you can see down here we've got some more chert. Let's just keep going, and we've got another layer of black granite. I was hoping we'd bump into something else, but it just seems to be the same over and over again. Oh, we've got some dolomite down here. As you can see, as you get deeper, you get different rock types. We've got some shale here. We've also got some black granite again. And look, as you can see, ores generate as usual. All it does is replace the different kinds of stone in Minecraft. Oh no, not gravel. I'm fed up with gravel. We don't need gravel. Okay, let's just keep digging down. And there we are. We're at bedrock. So you can see the most common kind of rock here is the black granite. But you've also got some layers of sedimentary rock mixed in between. And also some igneous rocks as well. So there's actually one more thing I forgot to say, and that is that the biome on the surface is not in any way related to the biome in the underground. So if I go to another desert biome, it's going to have different rock types underneath it than this desert biome does. So they're not locked together. There can be completely different rock types to the actual surface biome, if that makes any sense at all. So that pretty much sums up everything in this mod. All it does is adds new underground biomes which generate in a similar fashion to the biomes on the surface, and it also adds new rock types, so you've got loads of new building resources that you can use to make awesome houses and stuff like that. And I really like the brick varieties of all the different kinds of rock as well. And it just makes mining a lot more interesting because you're not going to have the same old boring stone all the time. You're going to get loads of different kinds of stone, and instead of all your chests being filled up with the same boring old cobblestone, you can have loads of different varieties of cobblestone. So yay for more different kinds of cobblestone. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you next mod showcase. And for a moment then I thought that pig was flying, but it's obviously not. It's standing on a leaf. Oh well. So yeah, see you next mod video.